Hello, my lovelies. I'm LadyHatty, and welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 4 Vampires. We now have Lilith and Mal as teenagers, which means they can do full-on vampire stuff now. I'm so excited. For right now, we're going to keep drinking the packs. But as soon as we start to get to know the neighbors, that's going to change. Ooh, the GeekCon is in town. Maybe when they get off from school, I'll let them do that. Oh, we still don't have the babies? Weird. Thought she would have had babies by now. Huh. Oh, he did have a dad. Interesting. Oh, it's just always interesting to see what families your Sims you marry into the family have. Alright, Ryder, how you doing? You could use some sleep too, my dear. And Emery.
Ooh, Barig.
You could use a lot. Go just... I need to take care of yourself option. Go eat cake. That's definitely taking care of yourself. Oh, she is tense. From strange thirst. Yeah, unfortunately with all our windows, they're always going to have issues during the day. I don't want to get rid of all my windows. Do I not have a roof on here? Why is it so bright in there? Weird. I do have a roof on here, I assure you. I don't know. I don't know. Where's your homework, sweetheart? Where did you leave it? Oh, she can already do her extra credit work. That's awesome. So we're going to do that before she reads her vampire book. I don't think she... yeah, she does not have school today. That's good. She's... oh, it's just unpleasant around here. Yeah, that's fair. We're going to have your sister clean up. Okay. Now... how you doing, Mal? I know, you're hungry. We're going to go ahead and have Dad give you his Van packs, and then order some more from the computer, which he can do, and we'll be able to do that with Lilith in just a little bit. Order plasma packs. Plasma packs. We're going to go ahead and order him 100, so this will take a minute, sorry. For some reason I can't just go in there and type a number, which would be so much easier. Instead, I have to kill my finger with type click, 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 click. Since we are having them focus so much on the vampires and stuff, we are not going to bother with giving them jobs. Okay. Very good. How you doing? I know. I know, it's a terrible place in which you live. But, oh, she's not a vampire. You could always eat her. Clean up. You are the worst, dear. No, not the worst. Just obnoxious. So obnoxious. That can get put away. Jeez. Alright. Well, she's doing her homework. That's great. She needs to get a skill to level 3, because she now doesn't have any skills. Except for vampirism totally counts. There we go.
Bombzoy Felenon.
Bombzoy Felenon? Can you guys believe it? Oh my god. And we'll put the cake in the fridge. Someone left the cake out in the rain. Alright. You're asleep. Very good. Then you'll need a shower. Mal, how you doing, kiddo? You're getting a little hungry, which they will always be forever and ever, because that is my lot in life. We'll go ahead and have him read as well. Lilith read that frogs are a valuable source of materials for creating your own plasma. Good to know. Well, his extra frogs are now going to her. Lilith discovered that there's an alternative method for vampires to satisfy their thirst. She can now order plasma packs from the computer. So, we're now going to start getting points in here. Power points. And we can use them for vampire powers. Right now, we are level 1, so we can detect personality, learn all about another Sim's traits. We can bat form, which, oh my god, yes. Nobody ever suspects the bat, and no one certainly won't suspect Lilith floating around as such. Move from hither to yon, and even find love as a sonar-wielding creature of the night. She could cast hallucination, make another Sim talk to themselves. She could eternally welcome, gain the power to lock and unlock doors at other Sims' homes. And occult student, useless vampire energy, which I'm also going to do. Lilith is beginning to study vampiric energy and the many ways she can be used. She can extend yes energy for the same effect. Further study will reduce vampire energy costs even more. So we'll probably want more of that in the future. That's going to happen as she takes stuff. Also, after a while, she'll have to take weaknesses. The more powerful you become, the more you get weaknesses. Makes sense, doesn't it? I just think that's so cool. Why don't you go ask your sister very nicely if you can drink from her? We can compel her. Drinking from some grants some thirst, but others something. Now, we'll just ask nicely. And don't leave your book laying around. That is a book of vampire secrets. How do you think the Brotherhood would feel? Can I drink from you? No? Okay, I'm sorry. No, keep those fangs away from me. That is your sister. Do not ask her about woohoo. I mean, I guess she's just discussing it in a sisterly way. It's weird, guys. Stop. Go back to reading your book. Maybe your book will teach you how to not be weird. And then I think I'm going to have you come repair some stuff. Because, jeez. Huh. Wonder why that won't fit in there. I guess just because it's such a small can. There. Then I need you to clean up in here. Alright. Yeah, so we don't need to see his, except that was one she didn't get. Coffins keep out all sunlight when closed. Mal can do something useful with that bit. Dane brought home work. That's good. Then get in the house, you're on fire. Lilith read that vampires have the ability to cast and dispel various mind powers. Very nice. She discovered plasma pack creation. While reading about vampires, Lilith learned the secret to converting fish and frogs into tasty plasma packs. Awesome! So, Dad has a bunch of frogs. Let's go ahead and breed them. Now, she can have that frog. And create a plasma pack. That is so cool. So it just turned into a regular plasma pack or into a good one? That's awesome! Okay, she wants to become a minor vampire. We're working on that. And participate in vampire training. Find a friendly vampire who can train Lilith or who she can train. Click on them and select vampire training or offer vampiric training. Cool. So I'm guessing one of her dadoos might be able to train her in the ways of the vampire. No. That makes sense, I suppose. So we're going to go ahead up to here. And this will be the first time actually having them leave the lot in this, because I really hate to do it. We're going to go ahead and have her visit some of the elder vampires. Alright. Which means more loading time. Yay. Everybody's favorite. Your house has an inventory? Gee, you don't say. Alright, so almost done loading here. We're gonna go and hopefully, if you watched the stuff on Twitch before we started, this is the house we need Peter into. So it would be fun to meet up with him again. Oh, I guess it's not quite 6 p.m., so she's gonna be a little unhappy. Come in. Hello, vampire older. Hello. Please don't eat me. I suppose you can't since we're both vampires. Hello. I'm hungry. I'm going to drink some plasma. And then we're going to go ahead and request vampiric training. I'm guessing that's going to just work the same as the book. Oh, there's Peter. Hello, Peter. Is that just hypnotized? Ah, he's teaching her to hypnotize. Very cool. Nice. That's really cool. So a friend of mine was playing the other day while we were at game, and all of a sudden this dude comes in. She's playing a human sim, and this dude comes into her sim's house middle of the night, hypnotizes her, feeds from her, and just leaves this super creepy message about how he thought she was super tasty and he's going to be coming back sometime soon to indulge in her some more. And it was so weird and creepy and kind of amazing. And this house is really cool. So keep an eye out for that if you're playing non-vampire Sims. Oh my god, that's pretty. Oh, this is the kind of stuff I need to work on doing in my house instead of just throwing stuff around haphazardly because I don't know how to decorate things. Oh, so pretty. Oh, at least they do have 2 bedrooms. That's nice. And then it's just sort of like a tower from there on up. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. So I hate to do this, but we're now going to send her straight home, which means more loading. Well, it's good to see he and Peter are getting along well. I guess they're 2 ancient vampires. It makes sense. Oh, and that lovely graveyard. It's so good. So she'll run home, and then we'll have the loading, I guess? Yeah. What do we want? Half walls! Where do we find them? In build mode! Yeah, there was a lot of things with this game, like half walls and ghosts and pools and toddlers that were not in the original build of the game. And people were like, no, I would like this, please. Please bring this back. So they finally did. And basically, all of the things that they're like, well, we don't feel like we need this anymore, we'll leave this out of the new game, we have convinced them to bring back. So, you know. At least it's there now. They were all added through free updates. Thankfully. That would have been ridiculous if they're like, and now, buy the toddler pack for $10. I think we would have all revolted. Like to think we would have all revolted. Sims players have a habit of being willing to buy anything. Hello there, pretty lady. Can I convince you to let me eat your blood? Just again, checking if the baby was born. Aw, little Brian. Again, a baby boy. This is where all the boys my family wasn't having have gone. How's your day going?
When it brush you?
No. Fine, we're just gonna go and ask to eat you. Vampire, drink plasma. We can't always force ourselves upon them to drink their plasma, but that just seems kind of evil. Can I eat you? No! You cannot eat me! Yeah, but I'm kind of gonna eat you. After you go to the bathroom. Alright, we're gonna harvest that wolfsbane. Then she's gonna disappear. That's great. Thanks for wasting my time, game. So I think this will just disappear. That's just since she turned into a teenager and now has full grip of her powers. We're going to have a little bit of that. So we'll go ahead and drink our plasma. That's a lot of wolfsbane. We will figure out how to use wolfsbane. I'm guessing that'll come from this. I'll just go ahead and send her home. She'll read her book some more. How are we doing? Do we have 1 more point, but that doesn't really buy us anything. He's got 3 points. I kind of want to see him just floating around as a vampire now and then as well, so we're going to do that. Give him the same stuff she has. Once she gets 1 more point in that, I'm going to go ahead and have her start fixing some of this stuff. Because I'd like her to be able to repair and possibly even upgrade stuff at some point. I just think that'd be fun. Oh, Dane's been gaining a wellness skill. Good for him. You can play the violin. I can say words. I'm not lying. I can totally say words. Like spoon. I can say spoon really well. Spoon! Alright, discovered garlic braid. Lilith has read that there are primitive ways of warding against vampires by making garlic braids. She can now make garlic braids, garlic wreaths, and garlic garlands from her inventory. Obviously, we're not going to do that. This passage says that enough garlic spread around a house can prevent a vampire from biting Sims. But that would be so mean. Why would you do that to a nice lady like this? She just wants to be your friend and drink your blood. Mwah. Mwah. Alright, was there any other we want? I kind of like hallucination. I think for now we're just going to do the occult discipline. Uses even less vampiric energy. Through study and practice, Lilith has reduced the amount of vampire energy needed to fuel her powers. Continued study. No. Lilith is beginning to study. Okay. I think that's the 2nd level. Either way, that's the 2nd level. She's doing better. Lilith has exhausted everything that can be learned from this book. If she wishes to continue her research, she should order Encyclopedia Vampirica Volume 2 on the computer under Vampire Secrets. So I think she can otherwise just, like, search for information on vampires, but I don't think it's as effective. So for now, she gets that book. But we're going to let her work on other stuff in the meantime. And she left it on the floor for someone to find. That's cool. That's fine. So, by doing stuff, she will learn how to do more vampire-y things, and it will be awesome. But since I'm having her do some of our repairs, I'm also going to have her eventually start upgrading stuff around our home. Make another frog for her. So that'll be cool. And that'll upgrade her skill even more. Oh, we got an overall new frog. A dirt wheel frog. So she doesn't get to have that one. Yeah, I know it's dirty in there. I'm sorry. But you can scavenge that for parts. See, there you go. Now that that's empty, maybe we can throw it in there. There we go. So now you can see we can do stuff on here like... Never mind, we can't upgrade anything because she's too low level. Yeah. So we're going to have to just have her repair things for a while. Repair. Perfect. Until she gets her stats up high enough. This guy's still going away. 5 more hours. And if she ever gets too hungry, we always have the health potion. So she can stop herself from dying of hunger. Alright. She wants to become a fire vampire. We'll get there in time. Oh, I also forgot to mention. We now have a completely different setup over here, which you probably noticed. We now just have vampire energy, thirst, hygiene, social, and fun. They no longer need to go to the bathroom because they transfer plasma straight into their veins. They don't actually drink it, so it doesn't need to leave their veins. They just use it up as part of their vampire energy. Why did you not shower? Sorry, trying not to sneeze into the microphone. Not sure I'm succeeding. Whoa, what just happened there? Game? I swear I didn't hit tab. I probably did. Take a shower. Can you actually do what I say this time? Because that would be super cool. Now you're in the shower. Thank you. And then we'll actually have her do her dark meditation instead. That sounds fun. So they're not going to need to sleep as much as they did as humans. And of course, they'll just be hungry all the time because they have no idea how to take care of themselves. As we've learned from her dads. Can you go over here so I can actually reach you? Thank you. So we want to always move as a bat. Yes. Okay. Now we want to dark meditation. So this will up her vampire energy, and it looks like she's also getting some points to her vampire power. Cool. And she'll come out of that all energized. The mode of consciousness achieved through dark meditation taps into the vampire's internal dark energy, converting it into much more useful vampiric energy. That's awesome. I should probably decorate her room and the house in general a bit more just to make them happy. Oh, we'll go ahead and have... Well, no, you're fine. I'm going to put a chair in here so that she'll be studying for a while. Might as well give her a nice, big, comfy, cushy chair. Because who doesn't like a comfy, cushy chair? Let's see, what's our nicest chair? Comfort 7. Is that as high as we get? What about a couch? Does the couch go up to comfort 10? Get comfort 8. I guess that's as good as we can get. That one's cool though, I love that. I kind of want to go with the chair just for space allowance. And she's got all the purple in her room, we'll give her that. I am going to go ahead and put some curtains on her windows. I don't know if that will help her as a vampire, but you'd think it will. Also, she's now a teenager. We're going to get rid of some of these things. So, let's see. Would this one fit that window? It would indeed. Ooh, that's a little too big. That's unfortunate. Hello. It looks like it has eyebrows. I love it. So yeah, that should block out the light really nicely. With the purple, and do we have a whiter one? That is the whiter one, isn't it? Sort of? Or is this the whiter one? That's the taller one, which goes floor to ceiling. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this window and replace it with that one instead. And that way. And then we're gonna put the nice big curtains over it. Like, I guess these are the longer ones that go floor to ceiling? Yeah, okay. So like that. So hopefully that will help her not be in as much danger when she's in her room. Then I do want to add some paintings back in here. Just something a little more appropriate to a teenager and not a little girl. Especially as a spooky, awesome teenager. Well, she's a very smart young lady, so I think a map would make sense. She's a very scholarly type. She has a lot of respect for her favorite historical vampire, Count Vladius von Strode, I believe was his name, if my screen would stop moving around and getting in my way. There we go. Yes, that was Count Vladius Strode. Not von Strode, just Strode. Screen, would you stop? Can I not go forward? Why? Well, this is getting annoying in a hurry. Let's see. If I put those back up, now I can come over here? Okay, I don't understand, but... what is going on? I'm trying to tilt the screen down. Okay. So put some of those over there. And... do I have a different length wall on this side? That's odd. No. Why can't I put it there? I could put it on the other side. Huh. Okay, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't, yeah, it's just the frame color that changes. So, I mean, I think it looks nice doing the same one on both sides. We've got him. Something for this wall, then. Oh, we're not going to do the werewolf. I want to do the werewolf, but we're not going to do the werewolf. Ooh, a tapestry. Who doesn't love a tapestry? And the gold looks really nice. But there was that really cool coat of arms. I think it was down here, yeah. Do one of those. That is fancy as hell. I love it. Now let's see if I can get my screen back at all. Somewhat. I'm sure she absolutely hates being up here in the nursery still. Especially when there's 2 bedrooms downstairs that she could be using. So, read the Vampirica. She flies as a bat! Oh my god, I love it. So we're going to do that for him as well. Always move as a bat. And you get to take out that trash because you're being a total dummy. And you can do your homework. He flies through walls! Oh my god, it's great! So now he's up here. Oh, that's so cool. So cool. Alright. Lilith read that frogs are a valuable source, but we know that already. We've made stuff from frogs. What are you up to? You're just watching him? You filled out your reports on time for once. What madness is this? Lilith has learned a lot about vampires. She can now share vampire knowledge with other Sims. I actually want her to come down here and harvest and water everything. So she should fly on down here. Yeah? That's so cool! Oh my god, I love it! Can you not harvest? You can weed. Did I kill them by trying to harvest them? I'm confused. Or by, watering them? That's odd. Oh well. Oh, I love the text for that. Mop like mad? Only a real neat freak would attempt to mop up a puddle on a natural ground. And if you read that one as a kid, it's only a neat freak adult. Or something like that. It's funny. Okay. So we're still trying to get to minor vampire. I should probably do that. You left the book upstairs, darling. Read it. Because now she basically teleports. This is so great. Awesome. Alright. You are going to be making me more frogs. that is not a frog. Here, we'll do that one with that guy. I'm really just selecting them at random. So as long as we have frogs, we can always breed them and make more plasma. And we will always have frogs because you can always breed them. So it's kind of this beautiful cycle of cyclicalness. How's she doing? She's almost there. That is awesome. Coffins keep sunlight. We know. I still want to try and get her to eat someone. Hello? Snacks? Where are you? Oh, look at the little batty bats. Ah! Too cute. I was going to try and actually... No, those are not batty bats. See if I could interact with the bats as a vampire. Alright, Lilith has learned that there are some special ingredients that are used in some vampire-specific recipes. She can now purchase plasma fruit, wolfsbane, and Sixem mosquito trap seeds. Okay, so I want to try and grab those new seeds they mentioned, which I couldn't really pronounce very well. Garlic seeds, purchase seeds. Not starter vegetable or starter vampire. Purchase 6M mosquito trap. Perfect. Let's grab 2 of those. And we'll open those when she's done and go ahead and plant them in the garden. And then we do want some more wolfsbane because I think we'll need some. Because 1 just seems like a silly amount. 5 should be decent. 10 would be a little much. So she will go plant these and water them. Oh god, I love the bat so much. Alright, Emery's going to work. The kids have school. It's so cool. I know the sun's ouchy. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have set you out there. Go inside. Play here as a bat. Or not. Okay, how's she doing otherwise? She could use a snack. Go ahead and have a snack, a pack, whatever. And then what can she do when she's on her own? She can go ahead and just chill until it's school time. It is almost school time. Okay, not quite. So she'll be nice and rested. That's awesome. Isn't the little Reaper gnome awesome? I love him so much. Of course, he was to go with the evil llama that I used... that moved over here. Evil vampire llama. Oh, you should probably get out of there before you burn to death. I don't know if you do burn to death out there. Oh, weird. You'd think. I think we're just going to sell these at this point, because they're... I think I've got most of them. Okay. Get me a frog. Nope, no frogs. When do you work? You work now. Perfect timing. We're just waiting on Ryder, who needs to take care of himself. Go ahead and speed that up. See how the grandkids are doing? They're doing great. No changes. Yes, just stand there and go rawr. That's perfect. Or perhaps drink. Moments before big launch. We've done this one before. I'm going to go ahead and scrub the launch this time. Mel has 2 different tests. We're going to study the hard test. We've done those one. Emery's bosses are screaming in her ear, but the grateful astronauts inside the shuttle are glad she made the safe call. Emery and the team look into the equipment to find out what's wrong. Alright. And Mal got a boost to his school, which is awesome. Oh, he's still a B student. She's a B student. But she did all her homework and extra credit, so she's probably going to go up to an A. He probably won't. What? Oh, I think being at school is just murder on them. Like, literally. She is on fire right now. That's a problem. What do I do about that? Mail, license song. I don't want my teenage Simmos to die. Yeah, she's very much on fire. Thank you for registering your home with the Vampiric Council. Cool. So I guess since we have 2 more vampires, we got more of the nice plasma packs? No, we just got the book. We already had the book, dude, I assure you. And he's got work in about an hour, so I should probably have him do his vampire thing as well. Although now that the kids are older, I'll go ahead and give them the bat form because, oh my god, I love it too much. No, don't clean that. Vampire. Huh, weird. I don't know why he can't do that. Well, then you can clean the counter. What? Why don't I have the fly everywhere as a bad option? Did I not actually take it? I did not actually take it. Alright, when you get home, vampire, always move as a bat. Cool. Let's hope our children aren't dying. They're kind of dying. Well, at least everyone's gone at the same time, which is lovely. Should Lilith invite overclassnik Dominic? Sure. Go inside. Now. Alright, she's still a bee. That's okay. Huh. So now that she's home, she's fine. I don't get it. Go ahead and do your homework. No, actually you need to hang out with Dominic. Friendly. Ask how he's doing. How is a day in the life of the Dominic? I am a vampire. I mean, I am totally not a vampire. Please come inside. Is come inside an option? Invite him inside is not an option, so if he doesn't follow her inside, that's up to him. No, you need to go inside. You're dying. Please, please go inside. Please. Lilith, thank you. Now, can we call him over? I guess he's not far away enough. We'll just hang out until he comes inside. If he doesn't come inside, we won't hang out with him. Oh, there he is. Okay. Hi. I wish we had a do your homework together option. Ask him about his career. He's a teenager. He doesn't have one. Leave your homework all over the place. Thanks. He is a barista. Fair enough. And a student. Well, duh. So we're going to get them to be nice, good friends before we try and eat him. Discuss your interests. Gossip. Everybody loves a bit of gossip. And show off outfit. Yes, because your outfit's amazing. How could he not love it? Oh my god. Alright, go ahead and do your homework. You left on the table. Irresponsible child. Alright. Need you to come inside. And get your bat power. You're also going to be able to hypnotize people. Because why not? Once you're inside, go ahead and breed this frog with that frog. Give that frog to your daughter. So she can breed. So we're going to have them both breeding frogs. So we'll have a ton of frogs. So we'll have a ton of plasma. That's awesome. Okay. So you can help your daughter do her homework. That would be lovely. Such a nice dadu. How's Mel doing? Not sure I like him with the glasses. They kind of make him look too old. But whatever. Oh, you actually do need a chair for that. That makes sense, I guess. Which, I kind of knew that. I just forgot to go do it because when I put the lamp on there, it showed the... see how it gets yellow underneath it? That shows you can put a chair up to it. I sort of want something simple and small, and yeah, that might do. Yeah. There we go. Okay. There's Lily working on her homework. Good girl. I think it's nighttime, so she should be able to go handle the plants. So plant, 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 plant the plant. Nope. Plant. Why are you not doing the list of things I told you to do? I hate it when they do this. Please. And then you can have some food. After you do as I tell you to. And water everything. Yep. Thank you for hanging out with us, dude. Even though we didn't most of the time. We are great hosts. We are over time. I'm so sorry about that. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.